Hi everyone, Tasha here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Happy Thursday. The snow has finally stopped here in New York on Long Island. The sun is peeking out, and I'm not sure how many feet we got. That I have to look up. There's quite a bit of snow out there. Originally, there was a 2-hour delay for the kids. Last night was set, but then this morning they did cancel school. It was still snowing really hard. So this is actually going to be a quick video because I had not revealed this little pumpkin's name. I was undecided between a few names, and I really needed to see her to choose her name. This is my new baby. There is a box opening up of her. There is a details video up of her. She is the Jubilee Sculpt by Connie Burke, and she is from Myra's Little Bugs. And my breath is so taken away by this baby. She is so absolutely stunning. She is so absolutely full of personality. The sculpt is just amazing. Myra's work is just amazing. I am extremely in awe of this baby. I really am. So this is going to be her name reveal, and I will be back on very shortly. I have a package here from Kimberly's Cocoon. It was an order that I placed with her, a crochet order. So I will be back on with my two new tinks. They're new. You haven't seen much of them, Harley and Jameson, because that's what the order was for, some things for them. So I will be back. I wanted to make this one real quick because I knew this one would be just a shorter one that I wouldn't have to stitch together, and I could just get right up. And also, I would like to say, you know, this is an older sculpt, and I think Nana and Papa, they had commented they had never seen this sculpt before, and I'm guessing that a lot of you haven't, and it's just an amazing sculpt. If you go back to the previous video, there's a details video of her up, and you can see the details of, obviously of Myra's work, but of this entire sculpt, because I mean, she's got this, the one hand is like Sunny's hand. It's not the same sculptor, but it's like the same hand. And her other hand is just open and so expressive. She's just got these rolls, her feet, and I mean, like, the face. Look at the face and the structure of the brow bones and the cheeks, those luxurious lips, you know, that nose. I mean, just everything. The chin, she's got a little double chin. This is just an amazing sculpt. And I'm wondering why certain sculpts kind of just get passed by or overlooked, or that we don't see so many of them. Now, I'm sure that some Josies will pop up. That happened with Asir, who is my Sally sculpt by Bonnie Brown. I didn't know anyone else in the community besides Nicole at Nicole's Little Ones that had a Sally sculpt. But once I started posting Asir on Instagram and showing him on YouTube, I have people popping up saying, oh, I have that baby, I have that sculpt, and I'm kind of following all the Sallys. There's not so many of them, but, you know, I mean, there at least is a few. So I'm guessing that a few Josies will pop up. But, you know, it's funny how that happens, that, you know, some amazing sculpts get basically overlooked. And of course, I'm so grateful that, you know, in the hands of an amazing artist like Myra, because when I watched Myra's video, you know, reveal video of her, she mentioned that she had this kit in her stash for some time and that she really, really loved the kit, and I can see why. And she had a specific vision for this kit that I know, she accomplished, which is also, really cool. So, thank you to all you artists out there that, still, appreciate, older sculpts and look and have your visions and all of that, because, that's where a lot of these amazing babies come from. Of course, I'm guilty of enjoying, new sculpts. I really haven't been around long enough to see a lot of new sculpts come out, but of course, the Tink came out and I was smitten with that sculpt. And as you can see, I brought, 2 Tinks home. But, and there's some other new sculpts that I, maybe didn't care for too much. There are some other new sculpts that I really did like, but just hadn't, found I can't have them all, So anyway, I wonder how these stunning sculpts get basically overlooked. And I'm thinking to myself, is it because, see, I don't know when the Josie Lee sculpt came out. It'll be an interesting thing for me to look up to see, what year this sculpt came out and when, because I'm wondering if, maybe Just Take this sculpt, for instance, came out, say on the brink of a really popular sculpt by, a very well-known sculptor, like one of those boom, like the Twin A and B, or, the Sunny, or just, I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? And then whatever other sculpts come out at that time, maybe sort of get overlooked. It's just my theory. I don't have any, proof behind that. It was just a thought. I was just thinking, maybe that's why. And of course, you know what? There is so many sculpts out there, and I'm sure many of you that have been here a long time know a lot of the sculpts, many of the sculpts. But it kind of struck my interest because I know like Nana and Papa have been here a very long time in this community, and they hadn't seen her. So, that kind of struck my interest in just thinking about it, and, how do, sculpts get overlooked. Because again, this is, and I don't think it's just me. I mean, obviously I'm partial. It's now my baby, but, everyone that has seen her is just like, hands down, she's just stunning. And, I would hope people aren't just blowing sunshine up my ass. I have a larger collection now. So like, there's no reason for, anybody, to tell me, oh, that baby is stunning. If you don't like it, just don't say anything, or say, congratulations on your beautiful baby, just not a sculpt I'm drawn to, or something like that, just to get everyone's opinions. Because you all know me, I'm like a say it like it is kind of person. So I am actually genuinely curious as to what you all think of each sculpt and the babies and all that, like genuinely. Of course, you don't want people going around being mean, saying, but you know what I'm saying. Honest opinions are very welcome, and it's interesting to see what people's likes and dislikes are, and taste, and why, and what it is, and all that. It's interesting. So anyway, without further ado, of course, he said this was going to be short, and well, for me, this is a short video. Without further ado, everyone, please welcome Jubilee. Say hi. My name is Jubilee. So, Jubilee is, I wrote it down, the meaning, but, it's a person with, a scientific, mind that attains knowledge in every way possible, and are usually people that are, dance actresses, dancers, and something else it said in the description of the name. Now, I just felt like this fit her so perfectly because I see her, you know, first off, like, she just, look at her with the little earrings and the bow. She's not prissy and frilly, but she's very, and just her, for a sleeping baby, the personality that shines through. And to me, she has a personality like she just is going to be a very, you know, if she were real per se, you know, would be a very intelligent, you know, outgoing person that might be a dancer, an ice skater, a singer, you know, some sort of, you know, performer, entertainer, and, you know, just, again, highly intelligent and successful. Yes, I get all that out of this baby. You know, because for me, the babies that speak to me are, you know, not only the babies, you know, for beauty and realism and the stuff that, you know, I think most of us look for, but I like to see the personality, you know, big personality and whatever that is. So yeah, that is to me her personality, and I thought the name Jubilee was pretty. It's, you know, I thought it was unique enough and suit her very well. There was like 2 or 3 other names that were contenders. That just, one was a very pretty Indian name, but it just, they didn't suit her. It didn't suit her. So anyway, again, Jubilee is her name, and I hope you all welcome her into the community. And stay tuned for, I'm going to do a whole box opening of my order from Kimberly, and I'm going to have Harley and Jameson, my 2 tinks on. So that'll be exciting and fun. And it was like a, well, I'll explain when you on the next video with that order. All right, everyone, because I will be back. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you're here, well, you might as well subscribe. And if you hit that notification bell, then you'll never miss a video. And I have to get back on. I started doing lives. I really enjoyed it. I want to make time to do more. So if you hit the notification bell, you won't miss when I go live. So if you're subscribed, it's smart to do that. All right, everyone. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. God bless.